Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been struggling to have a White Knuckle video recorded for like the entirety of this week, and so I sincerely apologize for taking so long to get a video out. And I'll go into detail more about this later, but it's mostly just been me. It hasn't been runs, specifically. Like, we've had hard challenges, some of which I haven't even completed in those videos. That's not my problem. My problem is me. It has been me. But regardless, I'll talk about that more in a little bit. I hope you're doing well, at the very least. I'm not doing the best, but I'll bring that up in a second. First, I want to talk about what we're doing right now, which is, I've been I don't watch too much White Knuckle content in reality. In my brain, I think I do, but then when I think about it, I'm like, I really don't. I did for a little while. That's bad. Can you tell we're on high gravity? We are. But no, I don't watch too much White Knuckle content. But lately I have been kind of back into it a little bit, and I was watching multiple different videos, and I clicked a video that I didn't even realize was a Scourge video. And I was watching it a little bit, and then I went to the comments, and I was like, what is happening in these comments? I don't know where this started, but somebody clearly put in a joke of something being along the lines of, hey, Scourge, you should do a video where you use rocks to kill people. And just everybody's saying that, and I don't know where the joke originates, but it is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. And so, look, it's not my joke. You know, this is for another creator, but I mean, it inspired me at the very least. I'm like, what is that run gonna look like? So that's what we're doing right now. This is my interpretation of that. We are playing as the rock climber. Get it? You get it? It's a great joke, I know. It required so much of my brain power myself to be able to come up with that. It was quite a challenge. But regardless, that's how much brain power it took out of me, is I can't even play the game when I'm thinking about it. It was just like that smart of me. But no, we're playing as the rock climber. And essentially, is this the only way for us to get up? Can we make this without a pitten? On high gravity? We can. Oh my god, I didn't think we could. But essentially, because we're made out of rock, I was thinking of this like a character. So we're the rock climber. Because we're made out of rock, obviously we have high gravity because we're heavy. We're made out of rock. We weigh quite a bit. The other thing is we have armored plating. Because we're made out of rock, we should be able to withstand some damage. We have steadied stance, because that also makes sense. We have heavy strike, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then we also have carnal bloodlust, because we're going to be killing people with rocks. Rocks in quotation marks. It's, you know, is it really rocks? Not really. It's rubble, according to the game, or bricks, as apparently it's confusing. I don't know. We're calling them rocks today. Do I want bad parent? No. Oh, pulse bladder, though. Yes, please. That is much better. I'll buy an injector as well. I would like to have that just in case. But yeah, so we're using the More Commands mod to be able to spawn bricks directly into our hands. And I just have those bound on Z. I'm Canadian, I say Z. And C. So that's what we're doing. Why are we going this way? This is a terrible way to go. Everybody knows that. Let's not go that way. No, thank you. I don't want to do the whole pitten business, because we're not using the hammer at all. So I have it with us. I'm gonna probably just trade it at the bazaar. Is there an injector there? There is an injector. Nice. I'm gonna take this food with me too, because food on high gravity is very nice. Another injector. Nice. Look at that. Very good. But we do have to get a move on. We're kind of slow. But yeah, we're not going to be using the hammer, so if we ever need to use a pitten or whatever, we can use the bricks, which is kind of why we have heavy strike. Because we can use heavy strike to basically put in a pitten immediately with a brick. I say that, I didn't even test to see if bricks could put in pittons on one without heavy strike, so maybe it's unnecessary, but whatever, it's fine. We have it anyway. We don't have the hammer with us, so it's not like that part of it matters. I just figured we'd give it to ourselves anyway. Just because. But anyway, that's our challenge today. We're made out of rocks. That's what we're doing. If we do get a cleaver, or the option to buy a cleaver, I will permit myself to use that. We're also not going to use the gun in Nest once we get there. We're using rocks, man. We're using rocks to kill people. I'm not going to put that specifically in the title, because I don't think YouTube's going to be very happy about that, but that's what we're doing. So, you know that now. Anyway, no, back to that clip that I showed earlier. Sorry, just pausing real quick. Editing, safe, blue, risk, red, whatever you want to say here. I forgot to show the clip, or mention the clip earlier to show it, so I'm just going to show it now so that you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot, but anyway, here it is. I would like to mention that that was not completely legitimate anger. It was partially legitimate anger. Let's say that. I'm not gonna say it wasn't legitimate in any way. Oh yeah, right, pulse bladder. I forgot about that already. But it was partially legitimate, but it was legitimate in the sense of, like, I was a little angry, and then I thought, what if I, like, scream as loud as I can? Nobody else is here in my house right now. What if I just see how loud I can scream as well, while also kind of angry to, like, fuel it? And it sounds like I'm so unbelievably angry. It kind of came out really nicely. I put it in the Discord after saying I was mad while playing White Knuckle, and I didn't make it clear that I was, like, not nearly as mad as I sounded. And I probably should have. So I apologize to anybody that maybe saw that before I'm saying this and is thinking I'm insane. Because, yeah, you know, yeah, it sounded like that. But whatever. I used to get legitimately that mad. I used to. But not so much anymore. But yeah, anyway, the whole reason that I've been struggling for those videos, and the reason I was mad, was because I've had to get up, like, really early most mornings, and I'm not a morning person at all. I do have the privilege of, like, working a remote job where I can, like, wake up in the afternoon, you know, which is, like, really nice. And, like, look, I don't try to take it for granted. I like that I can do that, but I mean, oh, metabolic stasis, yes please. Oh, we have carnal bloodlust as well. I didn't even say that. We have that to try to justify our killing rage, because obviously we're going to try to kill people and things with rocks. But anyway, buddy does not count, by the way. We're not going to do that. Let's check for grub. Oh, hello. Alright, you're just here, I guess. Another roach for us. But yeah, so... Anyway, I got a little tripped up there. No grub, doesn't matter. Didn't want one anyway. I didn't even want a grub anyway, even though I could buy one if I really wanted one, but I don't think I do. What do we have on us? No rope rebar. We're doing pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to risk going up to the secret room up here, just because I know I'm going to screw it up. I just have a feeling. I have a lot of food on it. We don't need this much food. That's fine. I'll get rid of most of it. I don't need that much. Hammer we'll keep for the bazaar. Okay, I think we're good. We took the metabolic? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. I'm not going to worry about going up to the secret up here. Because it's kind of hard with high gravity. We could syringe, but I don't know. I'm not confident in it right now with the high gravity. I'm not going to worry about it. As much as it gets the mass off of our back for a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, no, I had to wake up in the morning, which I was not super happy about. Because, well, I already kind of talked about it a little bit, but basically my family is getting a shed put in, and so I had to get up early because of the fact that we have the place that we're putting this shed is going where we used to have a shed. We've gotten that taken down now, but we used to have a shed there, and oh, I need to kill these barnacles actually, I think. Let's see, can I kill you? Yes, and then I can get carnal bloodlust, and then oh wait, do it again, please. No, we couldn't get another one out of that. Do I have a pitten on us? We do. I kind of need it. Well, we got one, at the very least. We got one out of carnal bloodlust so far. That's gonna be a nice advantage, but I do believe that, I think metabolic stasis works with that. I could be wrong. I'm gonna put a rebar there just in case, because I'm not confident. Yeah. I feel like that was a good option. I feel like this is more so a high gravity thing than anything. Did I kill that barnacle down there? I didn't. Die. There we go. I gotta get as many kills as possible, man. But yes, we're getting a shed put in, and where this shed is going, and it's a nice like Amish shed. We went to this like Amish community that has this guy that's just making a bunch of sheds that somebody else is like basically their stand-in for being able to sell this, because obviously they're not going to be like online selling these sheds because they're Amish, but they make really nice sheds, and this one person's helping them with like selling these. And yeah, my family's getting one, basically replacing an old shed that we have that's not that good. And oh, I see. Sometimes I'm hitting the tentacle. I gotcha. I've never actually tried to throw rubble at barnacles, really. I think I might have done it once, but that was a long time ago. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh, yeah, high gravity. That's the jump scare you get from high gravity. Oh, boy. Let's not have that happen again, please. Good God. Okay, anyway. I hope you're awake. If you watch this in the morning, let me know. Because I would probably know... Well, you'd already be awake. But if you watch this at night, then you can also let me know. Because now you're definitely awake. And I've made that not work out for you. If you're using this as ASMR, which I doubt you are. Because sometimes I'll just do that where I go like, guys, this is a great white knuckle video. Anyway. But yeah. Like that. I proved my point right then and there in an instant. We do have armor plating and steadied stance, so I don't need to be as worried about this team in fairness, but I still am, because that's just how I am. But yes, anyway. Either way, the whole thing with this shed is essentially we had to redo the ground for this shed because nope. The shed it's good and everything, and it probably would be fine on the ground that's already there, but you know, you're already investing quite a bit there. You just want to make sure that everything's good. So get some like redone ground. We're putting in some gravel. But because of the company that's doing it, they're like a pretty small company, so they don't have like huge trucks to bring in all this gravel. They just have like normal trucks, so they can only take so much, and they're not close by. So they have to come really early to get like significant work done, because they have to take multiple trips back and forth. And because of that, I've had to get up early for these people. I've had to like move my car every day just so that they can get in with all of their vehicles because of where the thing is, and that's why I've had to get up early. And that's why I've been mad. That's the whole reason for my rage, was because I was trying to record videos early, and I'm just not a morning person. My brain was not working, plus I was like on limited hours of sleep already. It was just me. It was just personal issues on me. And I'm like such a perfectionist, man. That's like one of my greatest problems, is how much of a perfectionist I like to be. Which, look, and it's not so much when you say perfectionist, I think there's a lot of misconstrued thoughts and opinions on like what a perfectionist is. Because there's like the like job interview view of a perfectionist, which is like, and I hope you know what I mean by that, right? Where it's like, yes, I'm, you know, like you're in a job interview. It's been a long time for me since I've been in like a really formal job interview, which, you know, I also very much am glad about. Most of my jobs in the last while have been like, hey, can you do this? I need this work done. And I'll be like, yep, that's pretty much, I can do that, yeah. And they're like, great, okay, you're hired. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Go, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Go, go, Power Ranger. Oh my god. Green. I've been greened. Why is that rebar so low? Oh. Okay, we're good. Jeebus. We're gonna have a lot of moments like that. But anyway, no, the whole, like, job interview thing where it's like... How close? Oh my god, the mass is way closer because of that. Are we good? Are we good? Oh, we're good. Okay. Please be a bazaar I can get to easily. Don't be the one bad one that I have to use a thing for. Okay, good. Okay, but the mass is going to be here soon. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, we got to figure out where we're trading here. This is going to be hard to get out of here, but I think we'll be okay. What is this one? We might want the blink eye here, actually. Yearning photo's also been upgraded as well, in fairness, so I kind of forgot about that. What do we have on us? Not too bad. This brick doesn't count. This is just one that we spawned. We haven't done too much of that. We're probably going to do more rock stuff when we get to the nest. But, I don't know what I want. I kind of want all of this other than the rowstone. I don't have a lot to trade for you. What do you have in here? One rebar and a food. I might do that. A disc in this might be good for what we want. Maybe this, this and this. How much is this going to be? This is going to be like 32, right? Yeah, this is crazy. Well, here's 2 injectors. I don't need all these injectors. Here's a disc. I don't need that either. That's 21. This one rebar I don't necessarily need. Oh, yeah, the hammer, right? This is why we brought it. This is why we brought it. And a food bar. Is that good enough for you? It is. Thank you, sir. I will gladly take both of these. This is very good for us. I also have a roach. I'll just put this away. We're still at 40. That's not too bad. That works pretty well for me. Injector, that. We got a little bit of carnal bloodlusts. Okay. And we got to get out of here real fast. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if this resets the mass to a certain height or not. Doesn't really sound like it, does it? Okay. And we're good. Oh boy. Can we reach that? We can't. Okay. That was all from Moon Rocks helping that out. We really needed to buy that. We're going. But no, the whole, like, job interview thing where somebody says they're perfectionist, and they say it in the way of, like, what's your greatest weakness? That's the question that's asked, and then somebody will be like, oh, what's my greatest weakness? Well, I'm a perfectionist, because I'm just too perfect at my job. Look, I was also one of those people that would say I'm a perfectionist at a job interview when that question was asked, but then I would actually go into detail about how it's, like, actually a problem. Because it is. If you're, like, actually a perfectionist, you would probably know how it's a problem. You're like, oh, I need to... I need to do this task or this job or whatever. When I was younger, it was always anything that's productive, I would be super much a perfectionist about. Nowadays, it's more so like, oh, I'm a perfectionist, but it's more so in the span of, like, just anything myself. But if you're an actual perfectionist, you're going to be in that boat of, like, I need to do this thing as well as I can. I'm sorry. I do. And I know it's unrealistic. I know that this is something that actually, in the grand scheme of things, does not matter. Can I reach that? I can. Okay, thank God. Okay, we're good. I gotta go. Like, now. I can see the mass. But yeah, no, I'm a perfectionist in the way of, like, it's actually a problem. Like, I used to have a job. I went to, like, one of my jobs, I literally said, like, I'm a perfectionist. The person then eye-rolled because it's such a, like, you know, oh, that's the answer everybody gives because they don't want to admit that they have a flaw. And they want to come off as the best. But I was like, wait, hold on. I see your little eye-roll at that answer, but I genuinely am a perfectionist, and this is the problems that come out of it. You work on things too long, you'd, like, somebody else would be like, that's fine enough, but for you, you're like, no, it's not good, I need to keep doing this. It's really bad for personal projects, which again is why I had problems recording any Knuckle runs until now, because I'm looking at myself like, man, the run is fine, but I'm sitting here, even now as I'm talking to you, I'm like, man, maybe I need to restart. I don't know if I've said things well enough. I'm my own worst critic, man. I'm my own worst critic. I really am. But yeah, no, I don't know. And I get angry from it sometimes, you know. but it is the way that it is. Oh well. Look, I want to have more lax content overall. That's generally what I want. I used to watch Northern Lion back in the day. That's kind of like my sort of standard, you know? Like, that's where I wanna be. Like, I used to watch Northern Lion back when he was doing Isaac runs every day. Pretty much right when he started doing Rebirth, and I watched for years. And then by the time, like, Repentance came out, I was kind of wanting to do it myself, and I just kind of stopped, and that was basically it. Oh, we should check for our perk, actually. We have a syringe on us, right? We have an injector? I kept an injector? I think so. Ammo? Pretty good, but regenerative pads? Oh, that's good, though. I don't know if I should re-roll this. I might want to, though. Because I do like regenerative pads. That's very nice when grounded. Because we're so heavy, but I might be able to get another perk that's really good, like a jump. I have Pulse Bladder still, I gotta remember that. You know what? This is actually a really good pairing with Pulse Bladder, because if I jump and I land, I can get my thing back and I can immediately... Yes, this is amazing. I need to get regenerative pads. It's been buffed since the patch has been put on. Also, we're out of the patch. I completely forgot about that. We are out of the beta patch. We are on release. All the things are part of the game now. I was going to record basically the day, like the last day of the patch, which I basically did. But again, it was a failure. So, you didn't see that. But, yeah, no, we're out of the patch now. The last update said that there's something tied to lore. Oh, there is a pill. Oh, yes, and we have metabolic. Perfect. We don't need this food or this rebar, though. We can get rid of these. Perfect. Damn, son, we got exactly what we need. This is what I need. This is going to be really good. I don't really need all the flares, but I might as well take them with us because we can. Oh, no, Bloodlust would be nice to capitalize off of. We're good. But yeah, we're out of the patch now. The last thing they said that was added was something to do with lore, which I believe I know where that is, so we'll definitely check that out when we get there. What's your guys' like opinion on lore, by the way? Just in general, like in like a game. I feel like you can only really be interested in lore in a game if you're into the game. Like, you have to hardcore be into a game to really care. And I mean games, not so much a game that says, like, here's the story. Like, if you're playing, I don't know, God of War, like, or whatever. Most of that story is directly told to you, right? Does it have notes? I think it does have notes, though. There's a lot of games that have lore notes, and I feel for most of them, for me, I don't really care. Like, Doom the Dark Ages is a cool game, but God, do I not care to read any of its lore notes. I could not care less. Like, I do not care. It does not matter to me in the slightest. I gotta get a move on here. I gotta like speed. But no, I don't care about lore that way. I really don't. But some games I do, because like I really enjoy Control. And anytime that I'm doing, like, anytime I played Control, I played it multiple times, I'm into it. I wanna know more. I wanna read all the notes that it can give me. I wanna check out all the stuff that's not just, you know, like, it's only notes that have been written down in terms of the story, but it's cool, though, right? Can you grab that? Can you grab that? Can you grab, what? Okay, well, good thing I took the flare gun. Yeah, good, really good thing I brought the flare gun. I don't normally have to use it, but I think we're fine. Yeah, I've never had that grab just be like, you know what, let's not. Okay, I'd like to not waste another flare if I can. I like to mostly keep the flares for other purposes. There we go. I like the lore in White Knuckle and I want to know more about it. The problem is that most of the lore, especially the new radios, is like, you're in immediate danger. I don't want to stop to listen to the radio. I don't want to stop to read a note or whatever. Like, I do, but I don't, you know? So, it really depends on the game, because at the same time, like, what's a game that I don't care? Well, I said Doom. Like, I like Doom. But Doom the Dark Ages, I don't care. I'm sorry. I want to, but I don't. Should I take an injector through here, or should I save it? I feel like I should save it, right? Maybe I could take a bar. Also, this roach is unnecessary. Maybe I could take a bar. I just want to have a little bit of reassurance through here. Mostly here. Okay, we're good. But yeah, anyway, we'll stop to check out the lore. I think I know where it is, so we'll take a look at that when we get there. That's my plan anyways. Also, we didn't go to the... I know we didn't go to that secret right before Pipeworks. I forgot, I was going to mention, because I know somebody mentioned, or a few of you actually mentioned, that there is a disc there in the secret disc, or the lost disc, or the strange disc video. I am aware of that, I just completely flubbed and completely forgot to check there. But it's like always there too, so it's not like it's some... Oh, sometimes it's not there, so I guess we'll never know. It's always there. I forgot. Completely forgot about it. So that's my bad. And I'm so sorry. Don't worry, there's always going to be something I do that's going to anger a few people because I am dumb and I forget about some stuff sometimes. It's gonna happen. But no, it's fine. Ultimately, I had too many discs in that anyway, and even then I wasn't using the discs in the intended way, so whatever. It's fine. Someday I'll actually get anomalous bonds and try to play the game with that sort of strategy, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Hello! Oh. There we go. I thought I wasn't going to get him, but I did. Alright, we're good. We're fine. We got a lot of stuff on us. We're doing pretty good. Could take a grub. Don't want to, though. But anyway. Hello. Yeah, Carnal Bloodlust. Thank you. I haven't done a lot of the rock stuff. Again, this is going to go all the way to Nest before we're really doing a lot with this, but yeah, we can do this. I probably could have done more with this to our advantage, but it's fine. Does that help with the hands or the vent thing? I don't know. Never really tried it. Don't really use rubble too much, or really, rocks. 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 That's what they are. Yep. For sure. But anyway, okay, we're good. Oh, do I buy another injector? Yes, I do. I just keep buying injectors. Food bar actually would be nice too. I know I'm using a lot of my roaches, but it's fine. I don't think I'm going to use too much more. I'll use some in the Abyss, I guess. I suppose. But anyways. What else did I want to bring up? There was something. I can't even remember what I was going to bring up now. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, actually, I was going to... So, in regards to anger and being angry, because I used to be quite... I used to be quite an anger-filled person in high school. Up until high school, anyway. I just was. That's just how I was. And I don't know why, exactly. Okay. I hate this spawn of turrets. This is my most hated spawn of turrets. I've never been a fan. Okay. Where's that? Should probably light this up, huh? Sorry, I'm focusing way more in particular here, because I just want these turrets out of here. There we go, look at that. I know we have flares and I could have just taken them out that way, but whatever. Where's the hands? I hear them. I don't know, is there another turret? Oh my god, there is. Would you guys not? Yeah. I know we have armored plating, but they still scare me. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're fine. The game just really wanted me to check out some turrets today. That's okay. But no, I was gonna bring up, I used to be, like, quite an angry kid up until, like, high school. And, like, I still feel, like, anger now. I definitely feel like I'm somebody that probably was, like, as a kid, I could have easily been one of those, man, they gotta go to therapy, they got anger issues, but, you know. It wasn't too bad. I think high school was just, like, the time for me that I really felt it, you know? What do you think the turret is out here? Okay, that's what I thought. Hello. Oh, there's another one there! Okay, I don't want to die to that turret today, so I'm going to try to go this way. See if it works out. I did not know I could do that.
Emergency. Delta 45 has broken containment. The periphery artifact may
We're good. Oh boy, I was really worried about that. I thought we were super screwed there. But I used to be angry as a kid. The time that I kind of realized, like, man, I have too much anger in my bones, was I had a... Was there not a turret there? I swore there was a turret. Is it? No, there isn't. Okay. I don't know why I thought there was a turret. But the moment I realized, like, man, I gotta change my ways, was one time in high school. I don't know exactly when in high school. I don't know if it was early or late high school, but I was doing a stream of Mario 3D World on my Wii U. Because I had a Wii U, because I'm cool. No, my parents actually gifted me a Wii U. I was really excited about Mario Kart 8 back in the day, and that's the only reason I had a Wii U. But I did play other stuff. I played Smash 4 and stuff. But no, I was doing a live stream of playing Mario 3D World. It wasn't my first time playing it, but it was my first time ever playing past the main game. So I had never done, like, the other worlds or anything like that. Hit glove. I had never really done the like, post-game worlds. I forget what they're called. Like, World Mushroom, I think. Is it World Mushroom? Mushroom, Flower, and Crown? I might have that wrong. I don't remember. There might be another one in there, too, that I don't even remember. You know, I like Glove, but we could get overwhelmed. I have no reason not to do that. It would be just like a nice stat bonus. Oh, actually, they changed Overwhelmed recently. I do like Glove, but, like, you know what? I'm gonna go for Overwhelmed, because they changed it a little bit, in terms of how it works. So you don't immediately lose your Overwhelmed buff if you're in the air, if you, like, slightly go off the ground. Like, watch, if we jump, you're gonna see it's gonna take a bit before it goes away. Yeah, see? It's kind of interesting. So yeah, no, we'll rock with that. Be a little fun. We got Overwhelmed as well. And also the walking and running and jump is way crazier now, but it's only when it's like fully charged. And it's only, yeah, whenever you lose your charge, like the speed goes away. In the air as well, so that's something you gotta be cautious about. I was messing around with it before, actually. I didn't do a proper run with it, so this might be bad, but we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. I apologize. Oh yes, the whole anger thing. So I was doing Mario 3D World. How much more of this can I take? I don't really want to take too much more, actually. I don't have the hammer on us, which is good, I guess. Anything else I want? Not really. I don't need this rope rebar at all. Get rid of that. Just give us some currency. That's fine. Extra flares are nice, but... yeah, I kind of like all this stuff, especially with metabolic stasis. We have overwhelmed, so that's not... I don't think I'm going to use that many flares. I could be wrong. But, yeah, no, we're good. But I was doing this stream of Mario 3D World, and basically I was doing... I don't know the exact level. It was some weird level, and, let me put this away. I might buy, yeah, another injector. Perfect. We like injectors, man. And, I was doing some level where you ride Plessy, which is like the weird dinosaur Yoshi-like sort of creature that you ride on. It's also in Bowser's Fury. Was riding Plessy, like, you're riding Plessy at the start of this level, and then you go to this sort of trapeze area, and essentially, there you go, you can see the loss of speed right there. Yeah, that is kind of weird in the air, not gonna lie. But it's not bad. And we have Pulse Bladder too, so we still get those jumps as well. It's kind of cool, I kind of like it though, not gonna lie. Cardinal Bloodlust, baby! Those roaches would be nice, but I don't need them necessarily, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, you go to this trapeze area, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't do it. I could not get the trapeze area figured out. For whatever reason, I was just failing over and over again, and you have to do the whole Plessy section. So you do the Plessy section, and then you had to do it, so you'd have to redo that whole section. It just took forever. And so you'd have to try, like, a bunch of times if you kept failing there, which is exactly what I was doing. And I don't even think that section was particularly hard. I just wasn't, like, I wasn't having a good day. I have clumsy days sometimes. I don't know if, like, anybody else experiences that, where you're just, like, one day you're just clumsy, uncoordinated, and that's just how you are the whole day. It doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna be like that all day. And that's how I was. I don't know. But yeah, so I wasn't doing well, and I was mad. Hey, look, a radio. Not gonna listen to you right now. I'm sorry. I think we listened to that one already, though. In fairness. But well, man, I forget how heavy I am sometimes with this. With overwhelmed, it makes it even harder to remember that the high gravity's on. But no, I was struggling with this area, and I was like, what do I do? And I was getting so mad to the point that I was basically screaming like that clip earlier. But genuinely, I was just being genuinely loud, and I was like so mad. And yeah, no, I was not having a good time, man. Something about it. We gotta remember that we can use Pulse Bladder. We'll get our stamina back pretty quick. Regenerative pads, great connection with that now with the current regenerative pads, honestly. But yeah, so I was doing this level. I was so mad. I was like screaming, and I was live streaming it as well. Nobody was watching really, so thank God for that. But yeah, I was not having a good time. And my mom's like in the room, like a couple rooms away. I remember she came in at one point, and I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs. She's like, please stop. Good Lord. It's not that serious. It really wasn't either. Like, I should not have been that mad. But I was. And then, I was like, yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm being loud. Like, I realized, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes later, and I'm like completely back into just pure anger and rage. I'm still playing this thing. And then my dad came in, and then that's when, like, shit got real. My dad's one of those, like, you know, if you piss him off, then you'll be traumatized. Have been multiple times. You know, I'm a pretty quiet kid. When I was younger, I wasn't. I'm pretty sure that I'm just, to my core, traumatized by the amount of times I was disciplined for being a dumbass. So now... Could you... Moth, go away. I don't want to grab you. Please. Is that a lemon? Oh, I thought that was a lemon. Neither of those were lemons. Damn. Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I won't. You know what? That's in bad taste to kill Moth. I think. I don't think you should be allowed to do that for carnal bloodlust's sake. I don't think that, that's not in good taste. You're not supposed to do that. God, you really feel the overwhelm buff, actually. It's kind of crazy. Can I grab one of you guys? Okay, now that works for me. I just need to be able to grab one of you. Please don't. Are you gonna hit me? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Okay, well, regenerative pads is gonna help me out here. Is there a moth for me? Yes, sir. Alright, great. Thank you. I just want one. That's all I need. Ow. Thanks, bro. Where's Face? You're over there. You're fine. You're fine. You're just real jealous of my speed, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I remember I did not play a lot of 3D World after that day happened. And that was just the moment where I'm like, I gotta not be that angry anymore. And I wasn't. Genuinely was not. There we go. That's what I wanted. Waited so long for that. I really shouldn't have. Okay, Face might actually be on my ass here, because I waited so long. Oh yeah. You're not coming after me? Appreciate it, man. Thanks. I'm gonna need this for this though. There. Oh boy. Let's hope there's an ejector up here, but if there isn't, I have 3 to save me. So it should be fine. I like how we've gone this far, and really the whole point of this was to get to Nest for the rocks. And I still haven't gotten there yet. Sorry, is there a blood bug after me? There isn't. There was, and then he got bored. That's fine. I would like my double jump. Oh boy. Wow, I got that charge so fast. Why was that like that? The overwhelm charging is very interesting, I gotta say. And I like the particle effect as well. I swore that it wasn't there when it was first added this way, but I guess it was. I just never noticed. Whatever, doesn't matter. I was actually watching back my my first Nest run, and it was a mess. That's a hard watch now. But, you know, I guess you have to forgive it a little bit, because it was, like, literally the first impression, and I was not planning on recording that day. I did not think it was going to be out right then, when the trailer dropped. And I was also rushed for time. There was just many bad things for that whole video. But, you know, it's interesting now. I still would say I'm pretty rough at Nest, but, you know, better than that. That was rough. I'm surprised I beat it on the second try. We could get profit motive. I doubt it. Oh, another metabolic for 10? Oh, I like it, but I don't know. Do I need another metabolic? I really feel like I don't. How much is this extended? 68% longer? How much is it now? Wait, does that add another... There's no way. That doesn't add 68 to that. That's crazy. There's no more injectors here, though, so I only have the 3 that I have. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it for 3 injectors. I'm gonna piss some of you off by re-rolling this, but I'm going to do it. Oh, well now. I'm taking the chance, by the way. I'm not putting the save in. We're gonna make it work, or we're gonna make it not. We're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna see if killing people with rocks is the approach. I missed. Thank you. That's so stupid. What do we get for the benefit now of Carnal Bloodlust? Where is it? Here it is. So we get, 0.3 per kill now. That's pretty crazy. Okay. I've never stacked Carnal Bloodlust. I don't know what it's like until now, so... I guess we'll see how this goes. We have our flare gun. Do we need our flare gun? You know what? I'll take it. I think I'll take it. Will I take it? I don't know. I'm not going to be using the gun, so I'm going to be leaving that there, but I will take the pouch. I'm not using the gun for combat reasons. The flare gun is not... Yeah, I'll take the flare gun, because we're going to be using our rocks, finally. This is the rock run, and, you know, I should be using the rocks, but I'm not, because I'm insane. Okay. We're good. We have eyes. Well, I guess... Well, I shouldn't keep the flare gun in the pocket, because I do want to be able to... Actually, how does this work? I haven't tested. Okay, that still puts it in the hand, even with that. Yeah, we're using the More Commands mod, if I didn't say that already. I think I did, but I want to make sure. Pill bottle might be nice. Grub is cool, too, but I don't really want to use a grub. I'll take the pills. It's a nice one to have. We have 2 blink eyes. I think we're fine in that regard. Should I take a bar? No. Could grind the gun, but I don't think we really need the... Well, this is good for the benefit of just saying that that's how certain I am we're not using it. Alright, we're good. Rocks only. We're using rocks to kill people. We're finally here. You can do this as far as I'm aware. Yes, you can. I was gonna say, that would be problematic if we can't do that, but I'm pretty sure we can. Luckily, we can. We can do all of that. It's totally fine. Okay. We're good. Anyway, anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, that initial Nest run was pretty rough, though. But that's not too important. I generally do like archiving like first experiences in things, you know? Am I hitting him? I don't know if I'm hitting that other one down there. I did it! Oh, this feels good. Can I hit that? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Whoa, maybe just don't play the game weirdly. Just play the game normally. Maybe hit all the things. Maybe don't. God, why am I? Oh, okay, please. The one time I'm like, I'm not gonna take a save. We'll be fine. I'm gonna play this amazingly. Look at me. This is what I say that I wasn't having any, like, run problems, and here I am now being absolutely insane. Oh, good lord. Oh, please. Okay. Oh, boy. But no, I do like, I like archiving things. I just, you know, having like first experiences of things. I feel guilty whenever I play like a game and I'm like, I could record this, and then I don't. Is he gonna follow me in here? I hear him. I heard that blood, but oh, never mind, you're gone forever. But no, I feel guilty whenever I play a game and I don't record it for the first time. Like, when I played, Pragmata for the first time, I'm like, oh, I could record it, though. That one I didn't feel too guilty about, though, because I like, the amount of focus that game requires for doing the hacking and stuff, it just wouldn't be an enjoyable thing. And then, I want to play Control Resonant when it comes out, and I will read all the lore in that. Look, there have been bits of lore in White Knuckle that I go, like, man, this is really cool, though. I love banana. You like banana? I like banana. Hello. There's a guy in here too, isn't there? Nice. Lots of kills. Carnal Bloodlust for the win. Look at this. Oh, look at how ridiculous my Carnal Bloodlust is. I can't hit you from there. I can hit you from here, though. Or I can't. Oh, I can. You die in one. I'll get the kill off of you before you all just die. There we go. Very nice. We finally used rocks to kill people. It took ages, but we had to find the people, and they're all here. Hi. But yeah, I found a... So, because I've been moving my car so much, I needed to, like, do... What do you say about bricks, by the way? I'm just curious. What do you say? Mockery of architecture. Oh, that's such a diss. Anyway, oh, I was talking about lore. Lore! The lore is here. Yep. I had read this. There's lore here. 2 items. What is this? Classified information. 20 pages, Jesus. Alright, you guys want to take a lore break? Here we go. I think we actually can stop here, so I think we'll be okay. But yes, I'll get to my later point later. Biological report, initial assessment. It's dictated by head of non-axial biology, Dr. Tricia McGorry, recorded by research assistant Mark Beasley, of the specimens obtained by the exploration team. So this is about an item. This is like SCP stuff. This is why I like Control, actually. It's very cool. Of specimens obtained by the exploration team, we'll begin with a molted white bug-like creature. Or is that molted? Motlid? What? Which will henceforth be referred to as the grub. Oh, okay, so they take a grub. It weighs roughly 450 grams and is 23.3 centimeters long. Oh, well, now everybody that plays this, or people that want to know the scale of White Knuckle will now know, definitively. How many grubs is this wall in length? The creature responds to both visual and auditory stimulus, and it exhibits reactions to extreme temperatures, pressure, and needle insertion. There he is. When subjected to stimulus that may cause pain, the grub flails its body and emits an unpleasant squeaking sound. Yeah, we're aware. Fluid extracted from the grub, assumed to be blood, is green and uncharacteristically sticky. Yep. Very difficult to work with, but may prove useful in industrial applications where a non-permanent adhesive is required. Like climbing! Mark believes this implies it is an infant form of a larger species. Oh, Mark, you're so smart. Thanks, Markiplier. While extracting the cranial fluid, the grub, who we had assumed to be deceased, thrashed back and forth on the table for a few moments. It did not move again after this. I don't love that. Oh, okay, I did not want to see that picture. What is this? The initial grub specimen appeared to curl into a tight ball, excreting a pale green substance similar to the fluid within its circulatory system, but with a consistency of hagfish slime to envelop its body. The grub stopped moving entirely and no longer responded to external stimuli. While we initially believed this to be a sign of impending death, Dr. McGorry is delighted to find the grub has uncurled his body and is now exhibiting the markings, coloration, and shape of a similar specimen discovered within the lambda periphery, which appears to be either the adult form or simply one stage of a larger cycle. Okay, so it got into a cocoon, basically, hopefully with more time, we can witness a second metamorphosis into a third stage observed in the wilds of Lambda, which the teams have been calling, ants, right, okay. Ants or aunts, depending on where you're from. After months of waiting, the sister has started its second metamorphosis. We have been waiting for and D, many Ds. It's Darude Sandstorm. That wasn't there. That was a Sparta remix. Something is so much bigger than we anticipated. We are attempting to find new ways to restrain it, but we're not prepared for the strength this new form is capable of exerting. We know that from Hot Zone. Incredibly difficult to control. Both Dr. McGorry and myself have received numerous injuries when attempting to interact with the ant specimen. It grows more restless and aggravated each day, so it does not like being around them, even in captivity. Restraining is no longer an option, as the ant is able to produce and launch projectile spikes from large distances. We are aware of that. We are unable to continue our research without risking further loss of life. Marcus passed away. Okay, and that's the loss of life. Oh, that's so. Oh, what a what a page turn. The primary goal of further investigation into the ant form of this species is to identify the mechanisms behind spine creation. The spines it launches are exceptionally strong and sharp, and may find use in many internal applications as a replacement for materials unavailable to us within the structure. That's a good note at the end. Oh, Broodmother, great. Oh god, there's another page. We've been here for a while. You guys wanted lore, though. Okay, so my immediate thing on this is basically they were testing that. I think something interesting, though, about the mechanism is that there is autonomous skeleton as a perk. Is that the result of them trying to experiment with that and make that happen in a human? Assuming we are a human, which I know is still kind of up in the air from the lore. That is one thing I know. After months of planning, building, and negotiating, the Lambda excursion team has finally secured the cooperation of the broodmother of the grub species. And yeah, okay, so they're all Lambda designated. So Lambda 331, in exchange for the safe return of the living grubs currently in our possession. Though deemed a diplomatic meeting and peaceful exchange, the lab has prepared a detainment facility meant to contain the broodmother if anything goes wrong. Lambda 331A will be accompanied by its human liaison, Cynthia Landon, who has managed to solidify some sort of psychic rapport with the creature. We are currently unclear on how this mental communication functions, but we expect the broodmother may attempt initiation of further psychic connections with other members of the laboratory staff. In the event of undesirable outcomes from psychic interference, the biological research staff has developed an extremely potent sedative that should render 0331A or Lambda 0331A unable to make contact. It has added the benefit, or it has the added benefit of restricting movement as well. And there she is. Okay. 1999. That's good to know. Well, I say that's good to know. Years are always good to know. People like years when it comes to lore, and it makes sense because it's, you know, being able to map things is very useful, but I personally don't know all the timelines and stuff. I know that, like, this is basically current year, like 2025 or 2026, like it's basically current year of us right now. Day 1. Negotiations with Lambda 0331A have failed after the death of Lambda liaison Cynthia Landon at the hands, or rather at the psychic whims, of the broodmother. It is suspected this attack occurred in retaliation for the 5 Lambda 0331 specimens who died in our custody. Autopsy showed signs of extreme intracranial pressure, ruptures in major blood vessels, and fractures to the skull, ultimately leading to what was described by witnesses as the explosion of her head. Okay, so Cynthia really lasted a long time there. So it seems like naturally the grubs and everything are, and the entire species does not like humans, seemingly, but the mother doesn't really care about us, so I'm not sure what that means. Okay, that picture's kind of hard, but I guess that's... Oh yeah, that's the open mouth there, like the side... the head mouth, as you will. Interesting. There's just a table right here? Man, they are way too close. Oh, interesting. Biomass. You're not talking about the mass, are you? Some of this is hard to read, obviously, because it's really small, but... Not sure what we're seeing here. Is this like we're seeing cranial stuff here? Are these all like brains, basically? You have multiple brains? Is that what we're seeing? I'm not exactly sure. Subject Lambda 0331A has once again psychically bonded with one of the researchers, using them as a conduit. creature has asked us to release it back to the Lambda periphery. It insisted it would not hurt anyone else if we return it and all other members of Lambda 0331 back they came from. After deliberating, it was decided that it is more beneficial for the substructure to maintain control of the subject. I don't know about that. Also, that's day 216, so it's been a little bit. One of the other researchers wanted to know what might happen if we tried to assimilate Lambda 0331A LDNA into V01. Not sure what that is. It's like rDNA, but lion DNA. We can roar really loud. Is it U or V? I can't tell. I'm gonna go with U, actually. So U01. Even while sedated or undergoing electrical shock, U01 is unable to make physical contact with the brood mother. Not sure what this is. Our progress has stalled. We are unable to harness or duplicate the creature's non-axial repellent abilities, so we are ramping up our experimentation. In order to push our research farther and to possibly wring a bit more information from Lambda 0331A, 3 grubs have been fed to U01. Ah, are they going to get the hook? It partially assimilated as expected with Lambda biology. 0331, oh wait, hold on. Oh, it was fed to the, I don't know, what is U01? 0331A was upset by this, of course, and made further attempts to attack our personnel and escape, but the anti-psionics technology is working exactly as intended. It appears that the mother is aware of the grubs even when they are far away. When a grub is injured on the far side of the lab, the mother becomes agitated even when it can't see or hear the grub. This ability is severely dampened as the power of the anti-psionic field is increased, but is never fully nullified. So that's how she knows if we've crushed a grub already and send us straight to hot zone. Specimen 0331A has become increasingly listless and unresponsive. Not even the dissection of one of our ant specimens pulled the creature from this stupor. The lack of communication and cooperation is stalling our efforts here, and we are having trouble coming up with novel ways to entice the specimen into complying with our experiments. Perhaps if we turn down the psionic or anti-psionic field's potency, we can get a bit more out of it. If not, it may be time to feed Lambda 0331A to U01 entirely. Is this the mass? Perhaps its ability to escape U01 may neutralize it completely. If not, and our specimen of Lambda 0331A is consumed, then we may not be able to observe the theorized promotion of an ant or other form into the nest or the next broodmother. Either way, new discoveries will be made. At this point, this is all we can hope for. So I'm assuming that U01 is the mass. But anyway, I was going to mention something here, and I can't even remember what I was going to mention. I was going to talk about something else from this, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, okay, interesting. Sorry, that was a bit long. I may have cut that differently. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what I'll do with that, but that was a bit long. I apologize. But I wanted to check out the lore. Since there's not a lot of times that I feel like I want to check out lore, but that one's quite interesting. I actually quite like the mother in terms of just lore and like the implications of some of that stuff. So it is kind of cool. And yeah. Okay, no one to hit here right now. I would like that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Alright. Anyway, let's continue on. But yeah, no, now I know a little bit more about the lore. Again, I'm assuming that U01 is the mass. Don't know for sure. But that would make sense to me. I feel like that logically just makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, lore, man. But yeah, I do enjoy that. I do enjoy the presentation as well of, like, lore in the SCP sort of style, where, you know, it's like a study in universe, and you're kind of learning as other people are learning. I like that. I enjoy that. I don't know why. And that's why I like Control. That's why I do enjoy it in an SCP here and there. I do. It's been a while, though, because I feel like there's just so many nowadays, that it does become a little difficult. There we go. How are you not dead? Okay, there we go. Anyway. Sorry, I gotta get back in the swing of things. We spent so much time reading all the lore. We're here to kill people with rocks. Oh god, it's still so ridiculous. Again, I know it's not my joke. To Scourge, whatever you end up doing, I hope it's good, if you end up responding to that at all. I imagine it's probably really annoying to get comments like that, actually, in reality. It's probably really frustrating, because it's just like, I just want to do this or whatever. Oh yeah, I discovered this as well. I completely forgot about this. I've discovered this. recently. And I can't do anything about it because I'm very, oh my god, can I not even get up here? I might not be able to get up here. Okay, I can. I discovered this. Unfortunately, there's nothing here, but I randomly came across that doing a personal run a while ago. And yeah, you can just go up here. Just like this, if you want to. And then you're up here, which is pretty rad, not gonna lie. So, we know that now, but also I'm gonna mention this because I think I have a clip of it. I saved it on Discord, so I'll see what I can do for having it. Because I was streaming the game. Wait, what is this? What is this? What? Oh. What? I didn't know. Alright. Bizarre. In the nest. Hello. Hi. What? Huh? It's the bazaar. Okay. That area, can sometimes have a bazaar. And I knew that bazaars could show up in other places, but I wasn't sure if that was exclusive to, like, Endless or not, or if Campaign had that. But no, in Campaign, there can be other, areas. Oh no. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta get a move on. This is gonna be probably one of the harder areas of the game, so I gotta be kind of careful here. Okay. How did I not hit that? Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hope that the hunter doesn't show up super early here. Did I hit it? I hit it, right? He's not here yet, I don't think. Oh god. Oh no. Please stop shooting me. Okay, we're good. Oh boy. Oh god, I could not, they would not let go. I couldn't spawn rocks fast enough to deal with that. Please go. Alright, we're good. Oh my god. I want to use rocks to kill people, but also I keep getting grabbed and I have to get rid of their tentacles first, and it just takes so long. Oh my god. I was worried there. The hunter might have been on me there. I wasn't really sure. Oh, we gotta keep going. I always get tripped up in that room. I always think I gotta keep going, but it's just over to here. Please don't. I like Carnal Bloodlust, don't get me wrong. Okay. Please. Please pull up. Please pull up. Please pull up. Okay, or don't. Okay, or don't. Oh, I love ticks. I love ticks, bro. I love ticks. Can we go? What am I down on? Please, go. Oh, there's so many spiders or whatever they're called. Oh my god. My god, why do ticks just, like, hit so hard, man? Please note. Oh, good lord. Jump up. Okay. Oh, boy. Man. I don't know what it is with spiders. Let's get those direct headshots so I don't have to deal with your tentacles. I did not realize how bad the tentacles were going to be with rocks, dude. Like, just get off me. Please. Hi, I don't want to deal with you. Did I hit it? I hit it. Okay. I feel like I hear something. Go, please! Oh my god. Also, high gravity, you get stuck on literally everything. Which one is this? Ladder? Ladder, okay. Go. Let's go. Time to go. High gravity, really making me slow here. Which way? Which way? This way? That way? Okay. Okay. I'm freaking out, sorry, in Infested Labs. It's just, holy crap. I'm getting stuck on everything. And rocks do not help. At all. They're so not helpful. Anyways, no, I mentioned a thing way before I went over all of that lore. And again, I could try to figure out everything about that lore as possible. Oh my god, why am I'm flubbing so hard today? Like, it's actually immaculate how bad I am being. Just don't grab the thing that you can't grab. Oh my god. I'm giving myself a heart attack today. I don't know. It's because I said I wasn't having problems with runs, so naturally I have to have problems with runs. But no, I can't deduct everything from the lore. I can't do that. I really can't. Also, here's the point where people are going to complain about me not doing stuff with high tier items, if you will. I don't know what you want to say, but this is always what I do. I always go in feeding trough and don't grab anything. I just kind of fall straight down. Something about feeding trough, it's so easy to do. If you miss like one hold, you just got nothing else to grab onto. Let's kill some things. I gotta kill more things. I gotta kill people with rocks, you know. Okay, or don't. Please don't. Stop. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that! Please, barnacles are making my life harder. Oh, okay. 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 Carnal Bloodlust is fun, but it's also very easy to just have way too much in your stats, and then you're just like, I'm just here, and I'm standing here, and I'm grabbing nothing constantly. Okay. Okay. That's great. Yeah, I would like to do that, but also make sure that I'm up. Can you hit him? Or not. I don't know. Okay. But okay, anyway, sorry. For freaking out on feeding trough, it's mostly just because I keep stressing myself out by continually screwing up. Was there not guys there? Okay. I think I'm hallucinating, spiders now, for whatever reason. Don't know why. Oh, man, I keep thinking I have a moment to calm down and not freak out, and then I decide to do that. Can I hit people with rocks? Hit people with rocks. They're not people, but maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know enough lore. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna inject her. I thought I was gonna be able to talk at the end of this video, but it is stress constantly. I don't know why. I just keep going. There we go. We're good. We're fine. This wasn't a stressful end of the run. No, not at all. Oh man, it's just because I've had so many runs that I've had to cut short in like multiple hours of playtime that are all at silos. And because of that, I'm out of my nest practice again. Anyways, that was stressful. All I was going to mention at the end of that is I ended up finding a hard drive in my car while I was moving my car in the morning. And apparently my dad had made some like off-site backup, basically just a bunch of like home movies and stuff, and he put it on a hard drive and put it in my car. And I didn't realize that, so I brought it inside and I was like, here's this, did you know you left it in here? And he was like, no. Or he's like, yes, I did. And I was like, oh, that, he explained what it was. And there's a bunch of home movies on there, and I was like, you know what, I was just looking through it, looking at home movies of myself, and I was like, man, I was such an annoying kid. I was so annoying. Such an annoying child. I would not want to meet younger me. I just really wouldn't. I was way too energetic and way too, like, ADHD. Like, I definitely probably have that. And I feel like these videos and watching any old home movies definitely prove that. But yeah, so I can't watch old videos of myself easily. It's quite a lot of stress, but it does help you remember some things as well when you're like, oh, I forgot about that. So it was kind of nice in that way, but not so much nice that I'm like, oh, it's annoying child me on video again. Oh boy. Anyway, that's everything for today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know that I did the whole thing with rocks. We did end up using the rocks in the end. I probably could have killed more things there, and I could have definitely had a lot less stress, and I know we spent a good chunk of time on that lore as well. I hope I cut it down at least a little bit. Just kept in some of the important parts, maybe. But anyway, whatever ended up happening there, or maybe I'll just put a little timestamp skip. Whatever the case, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope to get some more videos out a little bit sooner for you. That's going to be everything from me. Thank you guys so much, as always, for the support on all of these, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.